Guys, for any of my people living in the UK, who else thought that the little heat wave we were having was well and truly done? Because boom, out of nowhere, it's hot as balls again. Today I think is like the hottest day. And before the people come for me again, because there were some people in my comments that were dragging me and the rest of the UK for being over dramatic or like not having an aircon machine. One, they can be quite expensive, and two, it's extra hot in here right now because I have a bright light in my face, I have my windows closed, my blinds down, and I have no ventilation whatsoever. I have my fan, but it makes too much noise, so I'm struggling, okay? Let me struggle. But anyway, I'm not going to keep you guys waiting too long because I want to delve into the season finale of Interview with the Vampire. Whoa, I'm excited because I've made little predictions here and there and tried to sort of like assume what's going to happen. And I've been wrong a few times, which I've loved because it's really kept me on my toes, and they just throw something extra crazy every single time, and it shocks me even more than what I already am. So I could try and make some predictions of what I think this last episode is going to be, but I really don't know. I just know that they're going to take us for a ride. I also know, I think somebody said to not have my subtitles on like halfway through, and I'm almost positive that I will forget, and then I'm going to end up seeing this spoiler in the subtitles that I'm not meant to see. So I'm just going to keep them off for the whole time, but it means that my ears need to be tuned in to the gorgeous language that they're going to be using because it's overwhelming sometimes. But anyway, instead of me babbling on, let's get into Interview with a Vampire, episode 7, season finale. Let's go. He's looking at him funny now. He's thinking, who the hell are you, bro?
Can an immortal meet mortality?
Technically, yes, several ways.
Okay, good to know. I'm
blood. We would spend our hours enduring with little pretense of getting
They look hot though, I can't lie.
locked.
Oh my god, I'm on edge this episode.
I did not mean to disturb.
I think this is something different.
Does anyone know you came here?
No, no one. I swear, I live alone, over on Ursuline. I'm your neighbor.
We'll send St. Peter our regards.
Yeah, I don't think him saying that like nobody knows he's here is a good thing. It means nobody's coming to look for him.
2 in one night. Dolls, Bibles, letters become torches and pitchforks.
You need to get out of New Orleans. This is what I've been saying.
We have to leave New Orleans.
Exactly.
The plan only works if he's distracted.
I can pretend. I used to see this woman, Lily, just to keep appearances.
He'll know.
Yeah, he will. He's very, very smart. I mean, she's very smart for this because Lestat's only weakness is Louis. So if like his sole job is to just like keep him distracted and all loved up in a sense, then Claudia can get down to the nitty gritty. But I'm also scared because they've been talking about Claudia in the past tense as if she's not here anymore, which makes me scared, thinking, is this plan not going to work, and is Claudia going to be killed by Lestat? I don't know.
Louis.
Yeah, I can do it.
But can he kill him? Does he really want him dead? I don't know. I think he's very 50-50 on this.
What about
Oh my god, is it Christmas? I love Christmas.
hot springs? Those who must be kept. What was that?
Those who must be kept. Did he go somewhere then? Like a memory, or I don't know.
I'm so damn confused.
I have a present for you, Lestat. An idea.
It must be a small gift then.
A
They're
weakness.
both so catty.
It's in the dying man's letter. They want to know our secret. They think we've got the fountain of youth in here. They don't know. They're the fountain.
An amusing but needful idea.
I really like, similar to when they were playing chess in the last episode, them two playing piano. It's like on the surface, it looks like they're playing together and they're like almost like their relationship, like she's going along with it. But underneath all that, they're playing like different tunes. You know what I mean? So it could be like deep down they're both thinking very different things, and her intentions are actually very different to, you know, wanting to make peace with him. It's the complete opposite. And something, I don't know if it was Louis that said it last episode, about them two actually being very similar, and that's why they butt heads, which I also really like, that dynamic. And at first I thought that was going to be what would push them together and create a strong relationship, but it's actually, you know, pushing them further apart. Because when they say opposites attract, it is true, and both their opposite is Louis, but they both can't really share him. But I've been really just liking these like sort of like nuanced conversations happening that like have a lot of different like hidden meanings behind them, and they're done over like games or music. I think it's a really fun way to feed us the information. And you know, with like the music, it's all like light and fun and very quite like positive and light and sounds really like pure and angelic, but the conversation that they're having is actually very dark and has a lot of like very sinister undertones. So I just like all of it. And it's Christmas, like I said, the most wonderful time. Yes.
It's not worth the risk. Although, if we starved ourselves for a night or several nights prior, the hunger would be transcendent.
A meal fit for a king.
For a king.
I really can't tell with the start whether he's like actually falling for it or if he's just playing along. And we'll obviously find out, but if he is falling into it, it is showing his sort of ego. He kept on like repeating a king as if like he's the king, because he clearly does think highly of himself. He's a very strong, powerful vampire, and she is like playing into that because she knows that the thing that could persuade him to do this is like his own ego and hubris getting in the way. But I don't know whether he's just like 10 steps ahead of them already. I'm scared and I don't know what outcome I want. I want just everybody to just make up and be happy and run about in a field of flowers and daisies.
But you just got here.
He shaved.
Circa 1910. And can you tell me, little girl, what's wrong with this picture?
You're in it?
I want to be Raj.
King of Mardi Gras.
Him?
We know you're on the committee.
As a secret and sacred group of citizens bound by honor and tradition.
Get us a plate. Get back to
Where do you meet the devil? And what are the terms of the agreement?
This is getting me very excited for the Mardi Gras party. If the last few episodes have felt crazy to me, they're going to want to up it for the last episode. So like I'm genuinely like I'm excited, but I'm also scared. And just quickly, I really loved that choice of music. I don't know what it was, but it just like it got me in that feeling. It got me all excited. And somebody commented, I can't remember what episode it was, but at the end, the song that they played was a song by Charlie Manson, the crazy Manson guy, which props to the show because it just shows how intentional they are with the song choices that they make. They're not, you know, just like an afterthought, because I feel like a lot of shows nowadays will just insert like popular trending music for the sake of it, and it doesn't actually add anything. It was the exact same with Heated Rivalry when they played the like that had so many different layers to it, and you could tell that like Jacob the director really thought about what song to include to make it the most impactful and to get what he needed out of the scene, but how we should react to the scene as well. And it's the exact same with this, which I love, because no little detail in terms of music, costume, set design, like nothing is an afterthought. It's all completely strategic, and it's just fantastic.
We'll need trunks that'll fit our coffins.
Make sure they have locks.
Locks that trigger from the inside. It was a masterful month of preparation.
You aimed at the navel, seduced the seducer.
Yeah, she must be getting worried as well, thinking, can I count on Louis to follow through with this because he's like playing along with Lestat, but is he because he loves him, but then he's wanting to kill him, and she definitely wants to kill Lestat, but then she's looking being like, am I gonna have to leave Louis behind? Is Louis going to stop this plan, and then is that going to affect me? Like there's so many possibilities.
Our endeavor had been his idea to begin with.
When is it?
Yeah.
They're doing too many shots of him looking at him like that. There's definitely something important.
So fire, behead the bastard.
She wouldn't tell me at the time, as I was slipping back into old feelings as she said I would. But I would know soon enough.
I feel like she's got to have like another, like a plan B if Louis doesn't follow through with the plan. Work. I can't lie, he's living and I live for him too. If I was in the crowd, I'd be like, yes! That's not real. Stop. Why? Damn, they look good. I feel like that's all I've been saying this episode.
Your Majesty, I'd like to introduce you to the McPhail brothers, Matthew and his brother Mark.
Is there rosemary in your garden?
Our mother planted a whole bushel this past summer.
Did she?
What does that mean? Rosemary? What's happening? Somebody explain to me in the comments. What's he thinking?
The fasting was a mistake. I wasn't thinking clearly. Something was off.
Miserable dog.
What about a dog?
What dog?
You just said something about a dog.
Who was that then? That wasn't her. Antoinette? Because she's a vampire, right? I mean, I didn't even think if there is another vampire, whether it's Antoinette or not, and Louis and Claudia have been talking to each other in their minds, could that other person hear? Like, everything that they've been plotting, potentially? Just a thought.
It's gotta be one of those tricks that you and your fag, pederast, satanic trio got in your pocket.
A hell of a party!
You good?
Do you know the secret to immortality?
I was gonna say I'd do that.
To all of them.
I'm gonna miss this place.
He knows something. Something clicked.
Silhouettes emerging, wandering out to catch a silent flash of lightning. The sucky warmth of summer rain. Desperately alive and desperately fragile.
He's talking about himself. He looks so hurt and betrayed, which makes me feel like he knows.
A last dance before the feast.
Or a last dance before you. Kaput.
So much would be written about that grim night in New Orleans, but not a single mention of our last hour at Latrobe's, as if the only crime unfit to print took place on that dance floor.
Yeah, two men dancing together. Yeah, it's interesting that he says that, like, that's almost viewed as, like, the biggest crime of whatever's going to happen that night over, like, if people die, if X, Y, and Z happens, which is just, it's just so crazy.
I was his, and he was mine.
Oh, it's making me want to cry. And what about it? And what about it? You all flipping bunch of weirdo freaks.
Lestat de Lioncourt, born 1760. I drank the waters in 1794. 180 years old. This coming November.
Give me that ladle.
Not for a long time.
My lord. Look. I can't look. He doesn't need to do all that.
I am a little very gagged.
I mean, the plan is successful because they've done this the perfect night. Oh my god, this is disgusting.
Louis couldn't resist.
I'm sorry, my love. I saved one of them for you.
Did you?
Did you?
Oh,
I don't.
damn.
Oh, he knows. Who is this? It can't be Antoinette, 'cause I don't think that she's like powerful enough to have this much aura about her. Respectfully, I think it might be somebody from Lestat's past.
Quite drunk, this one. What is it, my love?
I think it's the gin.
I wasn't talking to you.
Laudanum.
Oh,
She was at the ball tonight.
it is Antoinette.
Like one of those girls.
My bad.
She should never have been made, Louis. Look what you did to us.
No way. And just quickly, Antoinette's like a little baby vampire. I'm sure Claudia has more power to be like, kapow, kapow, kapow. No, I would think so. How long's left? 14 minutes left. Claudia can't die. And the thing is, I really don't know, and I can't even find any comfort in knowing that she's not going to die because I've not seen any like trailers or posters for season 2. So like, I don't know whether she's in that. She can't die. Because I've been seeing comments when I said about, I feel like the girls engaged would love her. And people commented and said, yeah, they do. I love her. And I love her. She can't die.
Together.
Especially not by the hands of Antoinette. Oh! Were they one step ahead? What's happening? Yeah. Not mad at it. Did they know while this was happening? Oh. I love how this sort of ties in with the whole chess thing again. Him thinking that he's like one step ahead, but she showed in the last episode that she's figured out his game and now she's... I should have never doubted my girl. I should have known from that scene when she beat him that she's going to have planned and thought about every possible outcome. I don't want Lestat to die, but I do live for this.
He who called you him. Petty fights with you, Uncle.
Yes, his ego's too fragile. He'd want to get the last laugh. I've got to applaud her for that.
Louis. Louis. I have loved you with all my soul.
This can't be the end for them two.
I'm happy it was you. You're with me.
Stop it, Lestat.
The blood poured out of him as it might never pour from a human being.
No. I'm so confused. She wants to get his final words. Even worse.
It had been Lestat. I stared helplessly at it. The thing lay still.
Oh. Antoinette girl, I didn't get enough of you to feel any sort of like remorse or just any sort of feelings towards her. I need to leave her alone, let her rest.
We need to burn him.
Don't know if I can.
No, that's a lot.
Load him in.
That's a lot to ask of Louis.
We wrapped him in a carpet. We threw him in a trunk and left him out with the garbage.
God, I feel like that's worse than burning him. But because they didn't burn him, because they said that that's one of the ways to kill a vampire like properly, that's got to leave some room for like, I don't know, Lestat to make some sort of comeback. I mean, thinking about the new season that's dedicated to him, I swear this is where I have seen some like photos from like the posters and stuff, and I swear he's like wearing clothes from like times later down the line than this. So I feel like he's not dead. I feel like, yeah, he's a vampire like any other, but at the same time he's not. So I don't think it could be just that simple. And to be fair, I love him and how theatrical he is, that I want him to make this big grand entrance again and be like, I'm back, bitches.
There's a feeling that she hated your guts.
The tea is exceptionally good today.
By the murder of Lestat,
Murder? What murder? You didn't kill Lestat. You spared him out of some fucked up idea you had about love. They take the trash to the dump. Big fucking rats. Enough blood in them to bring back the dead, especially one in a trunk with locks on the inside.
He knew doing that he would probably come back to life.
The girl did not have a fucking problem tossing him on the grill, okay?
The sun's coming up.
We have to burn him. It's the only way we'll know.
Oh. So this is how it really
Was
went.
it raining, Louis?
she couldn't burn him.
Legacy? That's for board members and assholes.
What's he doing? Taking off his gloves? What's he doing? Taking his contacts out because he's a vampire.
Not exactly.
My God.
How's it any different, Louis?
This time I won't save your life. Louis can sometimes act out. I protect him from himself. Always have.
I'm getting very overwhelmed. It's a lot happening. I've just took it back a little bit because I was talking and I wasn't listening, and he was doing stuff in the back, and I need to listen. I need to lock the frick in.
But I saw you standing in the sun.
As we age, the sun loses its power over us.
What's going on? What's happening?
I'd like you to meet the vampire Armand,
Hey, Armand.
the love of my life.
Look at him smiling. Part 1. What?
You will be quite the fighter.
Oh, they put this on Netflix.
You're right. You do
Hey,
not
Paul.
fight for me.
Guys, I'm overwhelmed. I'm confused. And I have a lot of questions. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly how a series like this should leave you. So, Lestat isn't dead, I'm gathering. And the whole point of it is the whole season, Louis has been an unreliable narrator, and Daniel's called him out on that so many times. There is also that side of like, he's been alive for hundreds and hundreds of years. So it's like, is he going to remember stuff that happened all that way back, like detail and everything? Probably not. But he's also choosing to rewrite history, you know, to make Daniel view him in a certain way. And clearly, when they were deciding to burn Lestat, Claudia was like, yep, light him up. And he was not having it because he knew that if he does that, he is gone forever. But leaving him out in the trash, yeah. My boy's alive and well. Very happy for him. Did not want to see him go so soon. But there still lies the question, where the heck is he? Because in like real time, Louis found another love. So like, what the frick's happened to Lestat? Claudia? Where is my girl Claudia? So the whole time that they were moving to wherever they were going, they were fighting and she hated him. Obviously, because in the end, Louis did sort of still choose Lestat because he couldn't fully get rid of him. And she knows that. I hope that she's alive and well at least, even if they're not speaking. But who flipping knows at this point? And Rashid is not Rashid, and he's not a servant nor like slave or whatever. But I'm so confused because if he's not a human, but then Louis been drinking his blood, what? And his name isn't Rashid, it's Hamid, I think. And they gave him the book, and he said that he saved him that night from potentially Louis killing him. Daniel, I mean. And then the book with the... Is he like kind of like in Vampire Diaries with the originals? Is he like one of the original vampires? Because he says like he's been around for like 400 whatever years and the sun doesn't affect him anymore. So is he like that bit of the vampire world? You can't even answer me because you're going to want me to watch it so I can find out myself. Guys, I wish I had more to say, but a lot of the things I have to say are just questions that, you know, are not going to be answered right now. So thank you guys so much for, first and foremost, starting this series with me and watching, and then having me stop the series for like a few months and then get back to it and still be here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the whole season, but especially like that last episode. Obviously don't like give me any spoilers, but any questions that I've maybe had, if you can just like clarify stuff without giving anything away, that would be helpful because I'm so sorry, guys. I do think I'm just overcome with so many emotions that it had to get out some way, and that's how it does. I burp when I'm stressed. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. That's how I feel. And also, I would really like to continue this series, but will I be doing that straight away? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to test the feelers and see how I'm feeling, and maybe do like ask in on my YouTube page like what the vibe is, okay? So be nice to me. Bye.